All right, what's going on, guys? You are now tuned into Locker Room Talk with Chris and Michael. Got my guy Michael in here with us right away. So how's it going, man?
Good, Chris. How you doing, man? Another week, another episode.
Man, a lot to unravel. So let's jump straight into it. You ready?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. All right, so jumping off with the NBA, we got to touch base on that. By the way, the hat today, man. So we touched base on it a little bit last week. So the Lakers did fall to 7. Warrior gonna be facing Warriors. Big game. We also got some good games coming out of the East as well. So let's touch base real quick. We'll start with the East because I think they are the first ones playing, which is
Yeah.
Tuesday tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. All
Um,
right. They're coming in hot.
yeah, so tomorrow, game one is gonna be the Pacers and the Hornets, man. So let's. Why don't you say who you're rooting for and who you think's gonna win?
Okay. So in this game, I mean, interesting, right? Who would have thought that they would even consider doing this type of tournament, right, to get into the playoffs? But like I said, I said it a couple episodes ago. I'm all in, bro. Give me a single game elimination game, and I'm all in favor. And for this one, I'm gonna roll with the team that you think was gonna make a little bit of buzz, and it's the Hornets. I like the Hornets coming out of this 10 and 9 seed game. I'm a huge fan of Lamelo Ball, man. I mean, he's dialing up. He's playing good. I feel like they have a good core of players right now. Good young core players. They might not make it far, but I mean they can do a little. They can do some damage if they can get into the playoff picture. And
Yeah,
I'm taking
definitely.
that's why I'm taking the Hornets here. What about
Yeah,
you?
same thing, man. Hornets, a young team making a lot of noise. Big Lamelo Ball fan. I mean, the Pacers are, they got some key players too. You got the Malcolm Brogdon,
Hmm.
Miles Turner and stuff like that. But I think overall, I just think the hype coming out of Buzz City is gonna, take them to the top, and I think they're gonna pull a little upset against the Pacers right there.
And the Pacers are going to play home, right? The Pacers are home.
The Pacers are they're the 9th seed, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
they're
so they'll
home.
be they'll be in Indiana.
And it's crazy, man. I'm surprised that the Pacers are this far back, so far down. Because like you said, you mentioned Malcolm Brogdon,
Hmm.
who was pivotal with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, exactly.
He was huge in the Milwaukee Bucks.
Hmm.
I mean, even when they lost him to the Pacers, I'm like, damn, who are the Bucks gonna use now? Is
Yeah.
he's either point guard or shooting guard?
I don't want to say shooting guard.
Shooting guard.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a big body and can control the ball pretty good.
Hmm.
So I mean, I hope it's a good game. But I do like the Hornets though, and I'm rooting the Hornets. I want them to make it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess in the end, you know, uh, the Pacers might come out on top, but like I said, I'm rooting for the Hornets as well. So, man, let's see how it goes. Next up, we got the Boston Celtics at home versus the Washington Wizards. That's an interesting one right there
That it
because
is. It is. It is.
Boston has the injury. So, what are you thinking coming out of there?
I mean, I'm looking at Boston and I'm like, okay, Boston. They lost Jalen Brown, right?
Hmm.
And he's pivotal for that team.
Yeah,
He's pivotal for that team because I mean, without him, it's gonna be Jason Tatum. It's pretty much Jason Tatum by himself because I feel like Kemba ever since Kemba Walker made that big money move to Boston, he
yeah,
hasn't been able to fit that role of star
exactly.
point guard.
Yep.
You know, even with Kyrie leaving, he still hasn't been able to fit that position, that role. So it's kind of just Jason Tatum against the world. And I think against going against a Wizards with Bradley Beal who can put up points, and then you got Westbrook who on any given night he'll give it to you.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna go with the Wizards here, just because the Wizards haven't made the playoffs in that God who knows how long.
Yeah.
And it'll be pretty cool to see them knock out a historic big franchise, which is the Boston Celtics.
Right. Yeah, I got the Wizards too. You touched on it a little bit last week, which it kind of slipped my mind when you said the Wizards are like your sleeper out of the
Hmm.
East. For this playing style tournament. I picked Charlotte, you picked Washington. I think it's going to be too much star power and Beal. That guy's insane. He's
Hmm.
and you got triple double King. Westbrook. So they also got who else they got? They got your boy Rui Hachimura.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they got
Ex Zaggy.
Yeah, they got Danny Avigia or whatever his name is. I know Cassius Winston from Michigan State went there too. So
Oh, he did. Oh,
yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
Okay.
So I just feel like they're the more exciting team. They're gonna bring the buzz. They're gonna you know pack the house. So that's who I got going out of that game. Yeah, man. So I feel like the Wizards are going to be the ones that make it out of the East for and then that matchup, and then I think it'll be exciting, to see the Wizards versus the Hornets, and then if that's possible, those are our picks. Who do you have going there?
So no, no, no. So if the Wizards win, they'll go into this. They'll
Oh
go
yeah, you're
automatically.
right. My bad, my bad. Yeah,
They'll
that'll
go
be seven.
automatically. Yeah. So with that being said, Boston has to play. Let's go with our prediction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Boston goes plays the Hornets. I'm gonna feel like the Hornets are riding this momentum, and I just feel like the Boston Celtics losing to the Wizards is just gonna kind of is a gut punch.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a gun, and it's gonna be the Wizards. The Hornets are gonna come in and just give them the knockout. So
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take the Hornets squeaking in with the 10th seed, taking that last eighth seed against the Sixers. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
think.
yeah. I think the same thing. The Hornets, they're going to be riding that wave. I think they're going to upset the Pacers, and you got Scary Terry out there. You got Melo. You got
Mm-hmm.
Devontae Graham, bro. You got what's his name? What's his name to do with the comb over? Uh, Gordon
Uh,
Hayward,
Gordon Hayward.
PJ Washington.
Gordon Hayward against his ex.
Yeah, exactly. That's going to be an interesting one. And then I
And,
know, I know you're going to get your Cody Zeller shirt out. So
oh, absolutely
yeah,
not. Hell no. I do like though how the Hornets they got all that that Jordan merch though.
yeah, it's tight.
Like they were the first ones to rock the Jordan jerseys
Hmm.
last season.
Yeah.
So it's cool. I mean, coming out of the East, man, I like that. I like that scenario. Wizards and the Hornets are the ones that take the 7-8 spot.
All right, you guys. Wizards 7, Hornets 8th. We're both on board with that. Now let's jump over to the tough one, which is
Mm-hmm.
going to be the Western Conference. So right now, you got Lakers sitting at 7, Warriors sitting at 8, the Grizzlies at 9, and the Spurs at 10. So the first game out of the Western is going to be the number 9 Grizzlies taking on the Spurs. Who do you got going there? Who coming out of there?
I haven't watched that many Spurs games,
Mm-hmm.
but it's Greg Popovich, man. When you get Greg Popovich in the playoffs, man, he's experienced. He knows he knows those type of games.
Yeah.
So, given the coach, I don't even know that much players who are on San Antonio.
Yeah, I could.
Is Rudy Gay still on that team?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm familiar with a lot of the new faces in San Antonio. But going against the Memphis Grizzly team, who at a time looked like they were gonna get blown out against the Warriors on Sunday,
Yeah.
but somehow with was it Bridges?
Mm.
Was it Bridges the one who brought him back and fouled out?
Who was it?
Dylan Brooks. I'm sorry, Dylan Brooks. If Dylan Brooks is having an on game and John Morant can get, because honestly, bro, John Morant was non-existent against the Warriors game.
Yeah.
Even like they let him shoot threes, wide open threes, and he missed them.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't see that flamboyant player that who hit the paint with some dunks. I didn't see that against the Warriors, and I thought he could have done that against the Warriors. I thought it was going to be a John Morant versus Steph Curry game, and it wasn't like that. The only reason the Grizzlies got back to that game is because of Dylan Brooks, but he fouled out, and then the Warriors went on a scoring run and pretty much finished them. So I think I don't want to bet against Pop in the playoffs, but I think I'm going to go with Memphis on this one. I think they're coming off that loss against the Warriors, and they kind of want to bounce back. So I'm going to take the Memphis Grizzlies, taking the number 9, and
You think so?
and moving to the next game.
Okay. I mean, I'm kind of like on the fence with this one because I feel like everything that you just said makes a valid point, but at the same time, it's like it's Pop.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm a huge John Moran fan too. Followed him since the NCAA tournament. So likable guy, gives you 110% at all times. So definitely like John Moran. I'm gonna be rooting for the Grizzlies, but it's Pop, all the experience. I know they had like a rough patch these last couple seasons, but I mean it's Pop. You still got DeMar DeRozan, like you
There
touched
we
on.
go.
They
There
got
we go.
Rudy Gay. I want to say Patty Mills is still on there.
Damn, he's still there?
And then you got like DeJounte Murray, so they got
Oh,
like
that's right.
the veteran leadership. So
Yeah.
even though DeJounte Murray's not like this star, he's been to the playoffs. You know, he's seen the whole nine. So I think John Morant could make it interesting just if he carries a team. But here I'm gonna have to pick experience and veterans. So I'm gonna go Spurs making it to the next round.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. To,
Yeah.
you know, I haven't watched many Spurs games this season. I've only watched a couple, highlights of the Memphis game, and plus I watched the Memphis game against the Warriors on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of hard to predict, right? So you got Spurs, I got Grizzlies. Moving on. Let's see what happens. It's gonna come down to what happens in the next game.
Yeah, definitely. So this is the matchup that everybody's anticipating. Everyone's waiting for it. Everyone's shocked that the Lakers fell to 7, and they're taking on the Warriors in LA at Staples Center. So, give me your thoughts on that.
I mean, what more could we ask for? This is like, I wish we could get this towards the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah,
I wish we can get something like that. Which I guess theoretically it can happen.
yeah,
It could happen. I feel like this game is a win-win situation for both teams.
mm-hmm.
Because I feel like, okay, if the Lakers lose or the Warriors lose, you still got to play. You still have another chance
Yeah,
to beat this next to beat one of these two teams that you've pretty much beat
mm-hmm.
in this that you've had their number
Right.
during the season. So in this game, it's gonna be interesting. Do we have we confirmed that it's gonna be AD and LeBron will be starting on Wednesday?
I've not heard that. I know LeBron rolled his ankle again last night.
Yeah, I saw it.
And then I didn't hear about this, but a friend at work was actually telling me that I guess in the press conference, I'm not sure if it was last night, that AD actually came out and said, "Yeah, I've been playing through a sprained ankle as well."
See, that's
Yeah,
I don't think like as a Laker fan, I don't think that's good news to hear.
no, man, not at all. I mean, Braun, okay, because it's like he said that he wouldn't be 100% at all for the rest of the season, but it's like I would take 80% LeBron over a lot of players in this league.
Yeah,
So I mean, you just gotta hope. I mean, he looked good. He was high flying last night, doing alley oops and stuff the night before as well too. So I mean, I feel like in a way it's kind of Vogel's fault. Like he shouldn't even have been in there.
mm-hmm.
The way they should have been keeping tabs on that Portland game because I know they were trying to get that that go up a seed to 6 seed if
Mm-hmm.
Portland would have lost. But it's like Portland was they were blowing out. So I feel like the coaching staff should have been keeping an eye on the Portland score because it was going on at the same time.
Yeah,
Okay, Portland's up. It's looking like we're going to stay at the 7 seed. All right, Bron, get out. AD, get out.
yeah.
But I don't know. It's going to be tough if we're injured.
It is. It's gonna be tough. Do you trust any of your other core players that's not AD and LeBron to carry the Lakers to a dub if worst case scenario, LeBron's not even 80% to go and AD's not even 80% to go. Do you trust the supporting cast to
Yeah,
beat
I
this
mean,
Warriors team?
I definitely do. I mean, I would say with this Warriors team specifically because I mean right now it's pretty much Clay. I mean Curry. There's no Clay. Wiggins is kind of inconsistent.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say definitely you got Montrezl Harrell's been there too. I mean
Mm-hmm.
we saw the Clipper collapse and we kind of made joke about it last year that he's the only one that showed up to play in that Game 7 against Denver last year.
Right.
You got Schroeder who's been in the playoffs year in and year out, and I feel like at times, Kuz is obviously very inconsistent. He gets a lot of hate and a lot of jokes on social media for that as
Right.
well, which is very true. But I feel like he's got to have to turn it up. I mean, no one knows if he will or not. But I feel like last year I was really impressed with his defense. He scored the ball a little bit better, more efficiently. So I'm hoping he can transfer that to this year's play-in tournament and hopefully going forward. So I would say that yes, I do trust. The supporting cast in this situation.
Right. I mean, it's gonna be pretty good. Like I've been watching the Warriors. I definitely been watching the Warriors lately, and I watched these last 4 games. Against the Jazz, the Suns, against the Pelicans, and now against the Grizzlies. And kind of emerging player that's kind of stepped up was Jordan Poole.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know who gave him a little boost of confidence. But I mean, he's been slinging that 3-pointer like he wants to be part of the Splash Brothers, and then when he drives to the basket, he makes it also. So I feel like he's been consistent these last 4 games. Hopefully, he's going to try to carry that momentum into Wednesday's game, where I think he's going to be a key player. If he's not a starter, I mean, I don't know who else can step up to that role. Also, another person who's been making buckets is, Bradley Beal's favorite friend in Kent Bazemore. He's been making shots too.
Yeah.
I was watching this game. I was watching these last couple of games, and because you're trying to find another player that's not Steph Curry.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, if you locked in Steph Curry, who do you trust? Is it Wiggins? He says he's
Yeah.
inconsistent. Is it Jordan Poole? Is it Draymond?
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna have Kelly Oubre Jr. back? It depends, and I could see the Lakers when if LeBron and AD are 100% to go, it could be a Laker win. But I'm not gonna rule out the Warriors because like the Warriors already, I think they swept AD and the Pelicans not
Mm-hmm.
that long ago when they were in the playoffs. But you're right, they had
Yeah,
Klay
but I
Thompson
mean,
at
yeah,
the time.
that was a squad. They had
You know,
Andre.
yeah. So it's pretty much gonna be Curry against LeBron and AD. That's 2 against 1 right there. Two superstars against one. Unless Draymond steps up and Draymond has a type of game where he kind of gets in the heads of LeBron and AD.
No, yeah,
So
we definitely know that
you know,
Draymond is going to impact the game, even if it's not on the score sheet. I feel like the Warriors will put up a good fight. I mean, we saw them win the first game of the season against each other. You got Draymond, you got Steph. We already know Steph's going to ball out.
hmm
Freaking scoring title, only player to do it at 33 or older, other than Jordan. So he's going absolutely ballistic. So Steph is a given. I think Draymond can impact the game in ways that, in many ways, all around the game. You got Poole, who's been absolutely balling. So I feel like if Wiggins can give you one of those nights, which I mean, I feel like Steph maybe would have hyped him up and give him. They're gonna make a run.
That's
They're
right.
gonna put up a fight. I don't think it's gonna be easy. Whether it's Lakers, whether it's Warriors, I think it's gonna be a close game. It's gonna be a dogfight. So with that being said, man, who do you got?
You know what? I'm gonna go on a limb here, and for all those dubs, I'm gonna take the Warriors on this game, bro. Just because we've all seen the decline of the Lakers. We know it's been injuries, but
Right.
you guys were in the top three, top two, and to unfortunately fall all the way to the seventh and be in this circumstance of this playoff game. I don't trust the Lakers right now. If LeBron is not 100 and AD's not 100, I'm what's the word I'm looking for? I'm confident that they'll make the playoffs. If they lose this game, they'll definitely be the winner of Memphis and the Spurs.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like any of these two teams, Lakers, Warriors, the loser of this game will make it into the playoff as the eighth seed.
Right. Right.
So I'm not concerned that they're not going to get eliminated. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said, I'm going to take the Warriors in the seventh seed, and I'm going to take the Lakers playing the Grizzlies. That's my prediction. The Lakers will play the Grizzlies and will eliminate the Grizzlies, and the Lakers will go into that eighth seed against the Utah Jazz.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I got to go with the Lakers, man. I
Mm-hmm.
can't pick against them. I feel like it's definitely going to be a fight. I feel like I will be nervous. I already am nervous. I've been having people like hit me up at work, social
Mm-hmm.
media, friends texting me like, "Hey, let's bet, let's put some money on it." I'm like, I can't do it, bro. Like, even if it was like last year's Lakers squad, 100% healthy, like I just can't do it. With Steph, man, you can't, especially the way they've been playing. So
Exactly.
I don't know. I feel like I'm be too nervous and like putting money on the line is just gonna ruin it for me. Like especially at the Lakers, I'm like, I don't even want to watch this, bro. If they're losing.
Yeah, it's to bet money. I mean, look, same like for on soccer, for example. I got a buddy who's like, just bet, bro, just bet. Look, bro, like there's a thing about betting. It's like if you bet, you need to like root for this team 100%. Like sometimes I want to pay some money on this team because
Mm-hmm.
I know they're gonna win. But sometimes I want the
You go
underdog
with
to
the
win, bro.
underdog,
So
yeah.
I'm rooting against my own bet. So
Exactly.
I'm like, nah, dude, I don't want to stick to bet, and unless I know for sure, right?
Right.
But with this game, it's going to be interesting. I think if the Lakers roll out to like an early double digit lead, they'll win the game. They'll hold on to that lead. That's how I see it. If the Warriors, they've been very inconsistent with their double digit leads,
Yeah.
where they can go up 15, and then all of a sudden, the opposing team ties it up or takes the lead.
Right.
But the problem is, if the Warriors go down 15, 20, they're not that same team that were 3 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
where they can go, down 20, and then in the third quarter they come back.
Right.
This is not the same team. So I think if the Lakers roll out to an early double digit lead early, that should dictate, the Lakers will be in the driver's seat for the rest of that game. What do you think?
No, yeah, I mean, I will say this though too. The Lakers definitely have a tendency of that too, getting up big and blowing that lead. No matter who it is, dude. It could be a bottom feeder, in the league.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the Bulls, bro. Like it could be anyone. Like, and the Lakers will let them back into it. It's like, why are you playing the level of your competition, man? Just blow them out of the water, and you don't say your stars. You don't have to worry about it. So, I mean, even if the Lakers do get up to a big lead, I won't feel 100% comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at that. I think it was the first game they played this season. The Lakers were up big, bro, and the Warriors ended up winning.
Oh, that's right. Fuck, that's right.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like and the Warriors are playing even better than they were back then too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely nervous. Or only time will tell. But I feel like I got Lakers going 7 seed. I have to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I obviously got the Warriors beating the Spurs. So I got
Yeah.
Lakers going 7, Warriors going 8. But even if the Lakers fall to 8, I'll be happy. I mean, I know this is like a different topic, but I feel like the Jazz are like the most overrated team in this
Yeah.
whole in the NBA playoffs. I will save that for the next round. But I mean, either way, I feel like whoever falls to 8th, they're sitting good right now.
Yeah. It's going to be fun. I do believe that the Lakers and the Warriors will be in the playoffs come Wednesday. Come
Yeah.
Thursday, Thursday and Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they play tomorrow, the Eastern, and Wednesday, the Western.
Yes, sir.
And then on Thursday is that winner versus loser game.
Mm-hmm.
And then vice versa on Friday for the Western Conference. Okay. So yeah, I think we're locked in, right? We're locked in with Wizards, Hornets. You said Spurs, but overall Lakers Warriors. They both make it.
Exactly.
Should be fun. It should be fun. It should be Game 7 experience, I think. Don't you think?
Atmosphere for everyone.
Yeah, Game 7 atmosphere.
All four matchups, or 6 matchups with the second round of the playing tournament. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be a fun one. I'm definitely gonna be on eggshells, man. Nervous already. But at the end of the day, bro, if we lose, I mean, I'm just excited to watch them play basketball.
All right.
But yeah, man. So it should be interesting, playing tournament. So we got tomorrow, we got Wednesday. So let's see how things go, man. I'm
Let's see how it
excited.
goes.
All right, man. So wrapping that up, we'll jump to some football. I know last week was the NFL. So they released schedules.
Mm-hmm.
So we got some big games to go over. So we'll start with the Raiders, man. Let's make these
Okay.
Raider fans happy. They say they don't get no love on this show, so let's see. We'll just go through it very quickly, and we'll see what we got their Raiders record looking like for this season. So I got the schedule right here. I'll read them off. Week 1, we don't have to go into too much depth, but week 1 they're opening up in Las Vegas on Monday night against the Ravens. I got them taking the dub, man. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it might be the same thing as last season. I think they also opened up on Monday night last season, and you know what, it could be interesting. I feel like we've spoken about this plenty of times, and I think Lamar Jackson is overrated as a quarterback.
Yes, sir.
And if we're gonna make the Raiders fans happy today, like let's take them. Let's take the Raiders on an opening game on Monday Night Football, prime time, nonetheless, at home. I mean, if you lose at home, come on, you're at home on prime time, new season, start off 1-0
First
against
season with fans.
against a Ravens team that you think is good.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. I'm taking the Raiders.
All right, Raiders 1-0. All right, next up, they're in Pittsburgh against the Steelers. What do you think is gonna happen there?
I'm sorry, you said what?
They're in Pittsburgh against the Steelers for week 2. So who do you got taking that game?
You know what? In week 2, I'm gonna take the Steelers, bro.
Yeah, you think so?
I'm gonna take the Steelers. Yeah, I think the Steelers. They want to make. The Steelers are gonna want to make up for what they did last season. So they're gonna come out shooting on all cylinders. And I don't think the Raiders are strong enough to beat a Steelers team right now.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I think they'll come out and they'll beat Baltimore on opening night on prime time, but I think they fall against the Steelers. That's just my opinion.
I think the Raiders take a W in this one too. Honestly,
You think so?
I got the Raiders starting out 2-0. I feel like the Steelers, like you said, they're gonna want revenge, but at the same time, even though they just added Najee, I feel
Hmm.
like Juju is just still like up in the air, and then we already know Big Ben, and let's say Big Ben goes down, and you got Dwayne Haskins Jr. So I just
Ooh.
don't feel like the Steelers got the star power to compete right now. So I got Raiders opening up 2-0.
Damn, Raider fans, you guys, Chris is giving you guys a high horse right now.
Man, dude. Week 3, they're back at home against the Dolphins.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
a good
tough one.
matchup.
That's a tough one right there.
That's a tough one.
I'm gonna give the Raiders another dub. I'm gonna give them 3-0 just because they're at home.
Wow.
I feel like they're gonna be riding high. At what was it, Allegiant Stadium?
Allegiant,
Yeah,
yeah.
they're gonna be there in Vegas. Like I said, first season with the fans in their Vegas. So I'm just gonna say, you know what, Raiders 3-0 start out.
I think you know what? I'll buy that win too. I'll take the Raiders win that one. Because I think the Dolphins are gonna flop this season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're gonna have the same season they had last year. I see them as like an 8-8
No Fitz
this year.
magic.
No Fitzmagic. Tua's under a lot of scrutiny.
Yeah.
And I feel like any couple of games that he does bad, they're gonna want his head, bro.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. What up, what up?
What do you think?
I feel like the Dolphins, yeah, they're just not gonna be it. So I'm gonna take Raiders 3-0. And then we got the next week they're gonna be at Chargers, bro, at Chargers.
Ooh.
What do you got there?
Um, I think they lose this game. I think they lose
Mm-hmm.
against the Chargers. I think Herbert is going to take the Chargers. They're going to start flying high this year. I think it's year 2 for him,
Yep.
and he's only going to get better.
Yeah, I think
He's only going to get better. He's a big guy, good arm, and I think the Raiders fall to 2-2 here.
yeah. See, I got the same thing. I think the Chargers are gonna turn it around. So for me, this is the Raiders' first loss. I'm gonna have them at 3-1 right here.
Ooh, and they lose to a division team.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Next up is they're at home against the Bears. I feel like that's a 50-50, but I will give them the win there. I just feel like the Bears are gonna be they got weapons in the Justin Fields, but no one knows like if he's gonna start or not with
Hmm.
this whole Andy Dalton thing. So until they name him as the for sure starter, I'll give the Raiders the win.
I'll give them the win too, just because they're playing an NFC team.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want NFC teams making up. So I'm gonna take I was gonna say the Warriors. I'm gonna I'm gonna say the Raiders win this game too.
Yeah.
Because yeah, like you said, Justin Fields, we don't know if he's gonna start. They got the red rifle. Is he gonna be rifling out there, or is he?
Rifling or trifling.
No, man. I think the Raiders, man. The Raiders should be excited because like we're giving them. I have them at 3-2 here with this prediction, 3-2, and you have them at 4-1.
Yeah.
So I'll buy that win against the Bears
Yeah.
because
All
that
right.
team is unpredictable.
Yeah. Next up, they're in Denver at Mile High, but I mean, Denver's Denver, so I got Raiders going 5-1 here.
Wow.
You?
I feel like they'll shock some team here and there, but they won't. They won't be as competitive uh, as other teams in the division will be. I think the
Thanks.
Broncos will be the bottom feeder of that division this
Oh
year.
yeah, definitely, without a doubt.
You know.
So I got the Raiders taking that. Then this is an interesting one, another one. Still not sure, but I feel like they're at home, so I'm gonna give them the win against Philly.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
I feel like they got a lot of like on the edge games.
Is home game?
Yeah, home for the Raiders.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll buy that. I'll buy that one because again, we don't know who's gonna be the quarterback in Philly. Is it gonna be Jalen Hurts or is it gonna be somebody else?
Nah, it's probably gonna be Hurts, but
You
I
think it's
feel
gonna be
like
Hurts?
on the road, I'll give it to the Raiders. I feel like the Eagles' defense is still like hit or miss, so
Yeah.
I'll give it to the Raiders.
Okay.
I got the
Same.
Raiders sitting on one loss right now.
Damn. I'll buy that. I'll buy that Raider. I'll buy that Raider win against Philly. It's another NFC team, so I'll be rooting for you guys on that game. So wow, dude, I think I have them at 5-2, and you have them at what?
6-1.
6-1, bro. Raider
Uh,
fans, let us know, man. What do you guys think? Raiders probably gonna tell us they're gonna go undefeated.
I mean, they freaking. He said they're going defeated. Raiders go to the Super Bowl, bro, every year. Remember,
Damn, bro.
like the
What
Cowboys fans.
man? With that stadium,
Man,
I went to Vegas not that long ago, and we passed by the stadium. Right, it's right on the strip. Bro, it's a nice stadium, bro.
yeah, I've seen the
It's
two in person.
super
Yeah.
nice, bro. I'm like, damn, man. Like you guys, they love you guys down there.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing that Oakland could provide like that here. To be
Hell no.
honest, that shit looks nice. So hopefully you reward the fans with some. We're telling you guys that you guys are gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, that's
You
what else
know,
could much could you want, bro? You know.
So I like that. I like that. I like that win. Yeah, against Philly, man. Like, what's the next game after that?
They're staying in the NFC East, bro. So they got the Giants in New York. What do you think? Giants in New York. Hold up. All right, so next they are in New York against the Giants, man. What are you thinking there?
Ooh, the G-Men.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Ooh, that's gonna be tough. I'm gonna take the Giants here.
Really?
Are they in Giants?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Giants here. I think Daniel Dimes. I mean, Daniel Dimes, and hopefully all his weapons stay healthy. I mean, I'll take that win over Oakland, and I mean Oakland. I'll take that win over the Raiders, especially.
Yeah. No, I feel like the Giants too. I mean, I want to say the they would beat the Giants, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, I can't think of that beating that we put on them last season. You know, that stomping. So I'm just like, you know what, bro? I gotta give this one to the Raiders, bro. You
So
know?
you're still gonna ride it with the Raiders with one loss?
Yeah, bro. I don't know what's getting into me, but I feel like these are all winnable games.
I don't know. It's gonna be tough. Like, we gave them a beatdown, and they had nobody though.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they beat Seattle last year too, but
That was a shocker. I don't know how that
their
happened, bro.
defense was all right though. That's why,
Let's
you
see what
know.
happens. Let's see what happens this season though. I think I got the Giants though. But we'll get more into NFL talk later when the season starts rolling. But for this Raider game, I think the Raiders take an L here.
Yeah, all right. I got the Raiders taking a dub, but so this is the next one. I got them taking the L. They are at home against the Chiefs. I mean, I feel like the Chiefs.
Ooh,
I know they beat the Chiefs in Arrowhead, but I got the Chiefs taking it here. So this is my Raiders' second loss. What do you think?
you know what? I'm gonna go against you here. I think the Raiders. I think the Raiders have a thing for beating the Chiefs once in the season, and this is gonna be the one win against the Chiefs. Because I feel like I think Chucky has time to like study the team, study Mahomes. Like, all right, look, bro, like if you get him here, he's gonna find out exit. So you got to make sure you clog up all the holes because he's gonna find a way to get through it.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to like if you close A and B, you'd better be ready on C because he's gonna hit it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I think Chucky has and the Raider staff has prepared for this game.
yeah, man. I feel like shit, dude. Shit keeps, this shit keeps freezing, dog. I had no
Oh my
idea. I
god!
had no idea what you ended on, bro. I paused it and then I saw you were unfrozen, so I was just
I,
gonna
I
roll
was
with it, bro.
saying, the Raiders hand the Chiefs. I don't know what their schedule is, but an L. The
Think so?
Raiders win. The Raiders win the first matchup against Kansas City.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I got the Chiefs going just because it's like Mahomes, dude, the half a billion
Yeah.
dollar man. Like he always finds a way, and those weapons, the speed. So it's just like, man, I don't know. I got the Chiefs though.
All right.
You know. All
And then
right. Next up, we got Bengals. I feel like that's an easy dub
Yeah,
for the Raiders. You know.
that's a win. That's a win for the Raiders.
Then we got the Cowboys in Dallas, and I think that's a Thanksgiving game,
It is, I think.
November 25th.
hmm
So
I think the Cowboys are gonna win that game.
yeah, I think yeah, I think I'll give the Cowboys. Yeah,
I don't want them to win, but I think they might win if Dak Prescott is healthy, and he's probably gonna have a 500-yard game that game. I can see them winning that game, but I hope the Raiders win. But
Yeah.
based on my analysis, I think knowing what Dallas has and what they didn't have last season,
Right.
well, and they're gonna have it now. I
Mhm.
think Dak Prescott has, like I said, 500 plus yards against the Raiders.
Yeah, Dak is definitely what they were missing last year. They still got Cooper, CD Lamb, all those offensive weapons with Zeke too in the backfield. So I got the Cowboys.
Solid.
As much as it pains me to say that, I got the Cowboys.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Next up, we got the Washington football team. I think that's another easy win for the Raiders at home.
You know what? I think Washington wins the division.
You think so?
I think so.
Washington.
I'm making this is a bold prediction early in
But
the season.
I feel like if the Cowboys and the Eagles can stay healthy, it's going to be one of them. You know?
You think so?
Yeah, I just don't. I feel like Washington is like. I mean, the defense. Ryan Kerrigan just left, so
That's right. He did leave.
I don't know. I that'll be an interesting division as always. They have like 3 wins at the end of the season. They're like, oh, everyone's still alive.
They got Fitzmagic, right?
Yeah, they do.
See, I'm telling you, man, Fitzmagic, that D line.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can't count Fitzmagic out. I don't know. That'll be. I'm gonna give it to the Raiders, but I won't be surprised if they lose.
Okay, I'm picking the Washington.
All right, so that's all right. Next up, Chiefs again at Arrowhead. So I'm gonna give the Raiders another L right there.
This is where I think the Chiefs get back at the Raiders for losing in Las Vegas. So Chiefs win this one at home.
All right, and I got the Raiders taking another L. They're gonna lose in Cleveland.
Oh man, Cleveland looks nice.
On paper, they look nasty.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Raider fan. I'm sorry, Raider Nation, but I'm taking the Browns here also.
All right, then I got the Raiders at home against the Broncos. I'm gonna give another W to the Raiders.
Damn, what was that? The flaming
Flaming horse heads.
the flaming horses.
Actually, that video is hilarious, bro.
Man, all right, I'll give the Warrior. Bro, I gotta stop saying that. I give the Raiders a win here against the flaming head horses, the Broncos, bro. I'm gonna give you guys a W here.
Yeah. The next up, they're in Indy, which I'm gonna give them an L to the Colts.
Yeah, the Colts look good too, man. I mean, it's unpredictable, right? With Wentz. I mean, look what they did with a hobbled Phillip Rivers, bro, who could barely throw the football, bro. They made it almost. They almost made it. Yeah, they made it to the playoffs.
Yeah, they lost to the Bills.
Yeah. Now they're gonna have a more athletic quarterback. Hopefully, maybe he he turns it around. Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, the Colts they just look better, man. The Colts just look better. So I'm gonna take the Colts here.
Yeah, and then they end the season at home against the Chargers. I'm gonna give the Raiders the dub here.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I'll give them the Raiders. I'll give the Raiders the win.
Yeah. So, what's your record looking like for the Raiders? How many losses?
Shit, I wasn't keeping track, but overall, based on what I know, I gave my prediction. Now, what I think they'll end up. Damn, man, it sucks. I think they're gonna end up 8-8 again.
Think so?
Yeah, bro. I think they're gonna end up 8-8 again. They're gonna end up 8-8 again, bro, and they're gonna be left on the cusp of getting into the playoffs again.
Yeah, because don't forget there's 17 games now, so that's an extra L.
Oh shit!
So they would be 8-9.
8-9. Yeah, 8-9.
No love for the Vegas Raiders, bro. Huh?
No, man, it's just you guys are unpredictable, man. You guys are. I can't. The times I want you guys to win, you don't win.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys start off hot, and then mid-season, you guys, the wheels fall off.
Yep.
I can't trust a team that does that.
Yep.
As much as it hurts me, even when they were in Oakland, I wanted them to win some games. I'm like, bro, I'm hoping for the Bays, for you guys to win.
Yep.
But you guys can't even do that, bro. You guys lost against Fitzmagic, bro. You guys ripped his head off, bro. They ripped his head off, and he still got the pass off.
Yeah, I mean they did draft some defensive players, a lot of defensive players. So I guess we'll see. I mean, I know you got the Alex Leatherwood jersey coming in the mail.
Nah, man. Straight from the NFL shop, bro.
Shit,
Come
man.
on, man.
Straight from Tuscaloosa.
But if there's what's the silver lining for these guys, man?
I think.
Not. I think. I mean, hopefully, I think this is a season where is Derek Carr make it or break it.
Yeah.
This is it.
I mean,
This
for
is
me,
make it or
it's
break
already
it.
been gone. I told you,
I
bro.
think-
Start the
I-
flying Hawaiian.
I think this is make it or break it, bro. If Derek Carr fails, if he fails to get them into the playoffs, bro. I mean, you got to say thank you for your services. Go put on that army vest that you put on a couple months ago, and go, because like I can't look. I'm not a Raider fan, bro, and I'm frustrated for that franchise with that quarterback.
Oh man.
You know what I'm saying? But if the Raider fans are okay with it, then shit, go ahead. But I'm looking at it from an outside perspective, and I see it's like, come on, man, you're like Derek Carr again. He can't get you guys over the hump.
Exactly.
And they were just this is the thing with Raider fans, bro. No offense, but they get so starstruck on some games. I get it. You guys beat the Chiefs at Chiefs.
Yeah.
But you can't hold on to that, bro. It's next week you got to win again.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. Like last year, they were like, "Oh, look, the Chiefs signed Le'Veon Bell. Look what we made the Chiefs do. They're nervous." Yeah, but look where the Chiefs win, bro. I mean, they lost, but they went to the Super Bowl. That did not affect them at all.
This is the
That
thing.
made them better.
This is the thing. Raider fans and the Raider fans are gonna they like I know some Raider fans. They held on to that win like they won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
And look, it doesn't work like that.
Right.
Take that win, study it, learn how to learn how you beat this team. So when you play them again, it's true. You almost beat them the next game.
Yep.
But you didn't close out. They beat you in the last second.
Yep.
So this is make it or break it for Derek Carr. You guys, they need a quarterback who's gonna elevate their game. Whether it's a trade for Russell Wilson or it's a trade for Aaron Rodgers, like they should do stuff like that.
Yeah. Like I
They
told you,
should-
Julio to Las Vegas would be a big
Yeah.
headline move.
They should make moves like that to fight in a division where it's freaking Herbert, it's Mahomes. Broncos are kind of inconsistent, but don't be surprised, man. Maybe they land Deshaun Watson.
Something could happen, dude. You know,
Something can happen. So Raiders need to make a move, man. Like I said, they fail. They suck. I'm sorry, they suck at evaluating players. Like what I mean? Like I mean, look what they did to Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
He's a generational player.
I know people that are still crying over that, which I would be too, man.
I mean, they have a good running back. They have a good running back in Josh Jacobs. But I mean, they don't have any good wide receivers that I can think that are like solid. I mean, they have a good tight end.
Don't forget about your boy John Brown, bro.
Who? Look,
John Brown, bro.
They have Waller, who's dope. He's a baller.
Yes.
He's probably top 3 tight ends in the league. I'll
Definitely.
give him that. But if you don't have a good quarterback who can get in the ball, man, it's gonna be a rough season for you guys.
I mean, and just look how long it took them to make the jump to Mariota, which is just because of injuries, and he balled out. Should have won that game against the Chargers last year, but they didn't, and they still went back to your boy DC right there in the desert.
They should have won that game. They should have won against the Dolphins. They should have won that game too. You guys, they should have won
Could've
a lot
the
of
second
games.
one against the Chiefs.
They should have won the second one. Don't get mad at us.
Yeah,
Get mad at your franchise.
you better Chucky, bro.
We're just observing from the outside. That's it. We're just giving our honest opinion.
Yep, we speak 3 languages, bro: English,
speak-
Spanish, and facts.
That's
You know
it.
what I mean?
That's it. I want you guys to succeed.
Yep.
I want to play you guys in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm talking about?
Man,
You know what I'm
can
saying?
Imagine, bro, how crazy that would be.
Niners, Raiders, Super Bowl. Come on, can't
The
beat
world
that.
shit. Damn, that'd be sick.
I want you guys to make it.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. I got based on the record and my projections that I would have them going 11-6. But will it happen? Probably not. Like you said, more like a 8-9, 9-8, 10-7, more in the realm of that type of record.
But I mean, okay, Chucky's going into what, year 3, year 4?
Year 3, I believe.
Look, okay, we know that for sure. He's
Yeah,
not
'cause
going.
he did one in Oakland and then one in Vegas.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
He's signed to a 10-year deal.
He ain't going nowhere. If anything, you got to put pressure on Derek Carr.
Yeah, I didn't check it too though, but
But he's not letting go of that 10% stake
hell
in the
no.
Raider franchise.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
All right, enough.
Shit's looking south for the Raiders, but
Damn, bro.
let's cross back to the Bay Area and go over this Niners real quick. I mean, we can go briefly. I know I was kind of in depth, so we'll go quicker on this one. We're opening up on the road in Detroit, so I got a W in Detroit against the Lions.
I think it's winnable, super winnable. I think we win by double digits in that game.
Yeah, definitely. Next,
Easy.
yeah,
Yeah,
go,
easy.
go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I mean, it's Jared Goff, new system, new quarterback, new coach.
No weapons.
No weapons. They're gonna be looking around to find some. I mean, I'm hoping it's not an L. You know,
Yeah.
and if it's an L, red lights automatically turn on the red flashing lights, emergency lights.
Yep.
But that should be easy win. Like I said, we should win that game by double digits.
Yeah. Next up, we're on the road again in Philly. I got another win. I feel like
Oh,
Philly, they're not even going to be the Raiders, so they're not going to beat us.
huge win, another win. I think now with our roster, I think we should sweep through the NFC.
Never should have lost to them last season, but it is what it is. We'll make up for it right here in week 2. Week 3, our home opener against Green Bay, bro. That's a tough one. I feel like if Rodgers is there, he puts up a fight. But I mean, we've had their numbers, so I'm gonna go Niners either way. But it will definitely be tough in the prime time against the Packers if Rodgers is there.
I think the Niners do good in prime time. I think you're right. We got 5 primetime games this season, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing better than having a good day and then just ending it with some football.
Yep.
And I think the first home game in primetime is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh shit! I think I lost you again, bro. Mm.
Yeah, so the media is just like portraying and advertising these games as if Aaron Rodgers is going to be on the squad. I don't think he's going to be on the squad.
Yeah, it's looking very
So
unlikely right now, dude.
so if they lose Aaron Rodgers to whatever reason, I mean they're going to have a tough season, and I think the Niners are going to just steamroll them.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be interesting to see what happens with that. Aaron Rodgers situation. It's looking very sticky down there, but overall I got the Niners going 3-0 with that primetime win right there.
That's right.
Next up is at home against the Seahawks. Honestly, I think with the roster that we have, and if we can stay healthy, I don't see us losing to the Seahawks this time around. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think we got the squad to beat the Seahawks, man, and I don't see us losing to any NFC West rival right now.
Ooh, that's a tough one right there.
You know what? I think we're that good.
Yeah, I think it's definitely doable, but I don't know. I mean, there. I feel like there is one team which is. Let me roll into it. At the following week, where we are in Arizona, and I feel like that's the one division rival that I'm worried about. What are you thinking there?
I think they're beefing up to be.
Hmm. Yeah, no, I feel like we could definitely roll with the punches, but that one's going to be tough. You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have a good defensive line, and they're gonna have good weapons on the
Yeah.
outside.
Hmm.
And Kyler Murray, we can't ignore him. We can't ignore Kyler Murray. He's
James
going into
Conner, AJ
yeah, just
Green.
AJ. He's going into year 3,
Yep.
so more experience. Hopefully he doesn't turn into what Russell Wilson was. The last couple of like 6, 7 years.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You never know, man.
But but okay, I can see us going 5-0 here.
You think so? I think
I,
I'm gonna say that's a loss for us,
it's a
unfortunately.
loss,
Yeah.
and that's
Uh,
in Arizona.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
No,
saying
no. Fuck it, bro. We're going in 5-0.
I'm gonna say 4-1. Then the following week, we got the Colts on Sunday Night Football again. I'm gonna say that's a W just because it's at home. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a lot riding on the line. Carson Wentz, and if Trey Lance is in there, that North Dakota State rivalry right there.
Oh yeah,
D Buck's first game back in Levi
Levi.
Stadium. So I don't know. I'm gonna say since we're at home, I'm gonna give the edge to the Niners.
Me too. It's gonna be a primetime game, bro. I think
Hmm.
like the lights are gonna be shining. Niners at home, primetime
Yeah,
against what could potentially be an AFC division title contender.
hmm
I think we'll win this one though. I think
yeah,
we'll win this one too. For sure.
definitely. Yep. So we got another win right there.
Hmm.
Next week we're at Soldier Field in Chicago. I feel like this is a very interesting one for me. I'm on the fence just because the whole Justin Fields thing. I feel like he's kind of want to take like tell Shanny like, hey, bro, come on. Like I thought we were boys. You don't want to take me. Like if he's there, watch what I do. So I feel like if Fields is there, it could be a very interesting game. I feel like if the Red Rifle is on the field, we take easy dub. But overall, I'm going to give the win to the Niners.
Yeah, I think I can see the Niners winning here for sure, and I don't see us losing here. I still have us undefeated.
Okay, very interesting. Kind of like the Super Bowl run, went
Hmm.
undefeated. Following game, where it's a Monday night game. Oh no, we just talked about the Bears, right?
Yeah,
All right,
so
so
it's the Cards.
we're the Cards at home. I have us taking a dub here. Very
Wow.
close, but I got us taking a dub.
You know what? I really like that we're gonna have the Cardinals in a close span of games where I don't think there's gonna be nothing to be worried about at this moment of the time in the season.
Hmm.
Um, but we're gonna win.
Right.
But I'm telling you, I have the Niners being undefeated until I'll tell you when. But I have them going undefeated, man.
Okay. All right. Very interesting. All right. So
You know,
next up after that is a Monday night primetime game at home against the Rams. That one could be very interesting too, man, with Stafford. What are you thinking?
we're at home, right?
Hmm.
We're at home. First matchup against the Rams at home on prime time.
Yep.
Come on, man. Give me the Niner dub, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta give me that Niner dub, man.
Hmm.
Against the Rams. This win will just shut everything all ESPN, all Fox Media outlets saying that the West has to go through LA. No, it doesn't, bro.
No.
No, it doesn't. It will never go through LA like that.
Nope.
Except for that one time they got that run. They went to Super Bowl.
Yeah, and then
And
score a
they
touchdown.
and then score a touchdown. Like our homeboy Mark J. Spears, man. He's like, look, the NFC West is good, but I think it's gonna go through LA. Bro, no.
Nope.
So I think we win that game on prime time at home, and we're still undefeated.
And I feel like honestly, what it comes down to is Shanny versus McVay, and Shanny's got the number. So
Oh, come on, man.
Niners,
that.
Niners sitting at one loss for me right here,
Okay.
and defeated for you. Next up, we're in Duval County taking on Trevor Lawrence, man.
We're in Duval County.
Duval County, man. That's what they're known for. They're Duval County. So I got an easy dub here for the Niners, man.
I'll keep it simple, bro. That's a win for us, especially if they got Tebow blocking, bro. Come on, man. Bosa's gonna run right through him.
Man, don't
You know
even
what I
get
mean?
started on that one.
Well, that's for another day. But
All right,
it's
all
an easy one. That's the easy one.
All right,
It's
still
the
got
Jags.
undefeated for you.
Still
All
undefeated.
right, I got next up at home versus the Vikings. Another win. We saw what we did to them in the playoffs.
Another
the
win.
Super Bowl ran easy.
Easy.
Then following that, we are in Seattle, bro, at CenturyLink Field, as Seahawks. Honestly, I think I'm gonna give a loss here to the Niners just because it's a primetime game,
Yeah.
and I'll say we're in Seattle. We know how tough it is to play in Seattle. Even like a Super Bowl run, like it came down to the final play with Drake Greenlaw. So I'm gonna give the dub to the Seahawks right here. I got the Niners for their second loss.
This is where I give them the first loss. I don't want to lose on prime time because everybody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, I feel like this game, Russell Wilson's gonna try to get us back for that earlier, for that week 4 loss that we handed
Right.
them. I think this is gonna be our first loss in prime time. Unfortunately, I don't like losing prime time games, but
Yeah.
I have to predict it here just based on our analysis that they might lose this game in Seattle. So that's my first loss here.
Yeah. Next up, we have the Cincinnati Bengals on the road. I just feel like another easy dub.
Oh.
We saw they did not get offensive linemen in the draft. With that, our D line, that pass rush, we're gonna obliterate them. So easy dub for me.
It's pretty much the same team that we played them, minus Joe Burrow. We pretty much have everybody
Yeah.
that we played them 2 years ago when we went to the Super Bowl, and we tore them up.
Yeah.
So 49ers here. We don't lose here.
Yes, sir. Next up, we got home Atlanta Falcons that Super Bowl year, we did lose to the Falcons
I
at
know.
home. A stupid play on the goal line, but I just feel like the Falcons are the Falcons, man. Julio's always hurt. He doesn't want to be there. Matt Ryan's getting older. They do got Kyle Pitts, which is, I think they said Gurley is still going to be, very banged up as well. So got another win for the Niners at home.
Yeah, I got the Niner win, but it's just very the Falcons are that kind of team, where you know they'll go up and they'll blow the lead. They can't hold it on. They can hold on to that lead.
Right.
So I think I'm gonna take the Niners here. I don't think we lose to the Falcons here.
Yeah, definitely.
You know.
Next up, we got another primetime game. We got in Tennessee at Nissan Stadium or Nissan Field or whatever it is against the Titans. This one's up in the air for me. I feel like this could go either way. I don't know, man. I feel like this would be kind of the one that gets away from us, where it's like, why did we lose that game? We never should have lost that game. I just got that hunch right there. Derrick Henry's going to be very tough to stop. So I'm going to give this our third and final loss of the season for the Niners. So I got Titans taking this one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Niners here. And I think this is like you say. That's like, we should have. Why did we lose it? I'm gonna say this is a statement game for us. I think this is where we cement our dominance in the NFC. Not just the NFC West, but the NFC, where we kind of just go into Tennessee, bro, and we just punch them in the mouth. We're telling the AFC like, hey, we're coming for you guys. We're not scared to play you guys on primetime. Tennessee is probably one of the top, if not the top 5, maybe top 4, 3 teams in the AFC. I think, like you said, Derrick Henry is going to be tough to stop. But we got a good defensive line this year. We got a good defensive line, and we got really fast and heavy hitting linebackers. So I think this is a game where we make a statement. We're going to sack Tannehill, I think 3 or 4 times this game. We're going to limit him to some throws. Like I said, this is a statement game. We're going to punch him in the mouth on prime time. And I still only have us at 1 loss against Seattle.
Oof. All right, man. I mean, that's a tough one right there. I feel like, especially because it's a Thursday night game, those are always tough turnarounds on a short week. But you still got 1 loss. Then the last 2, I'll wrap it up very quick. We got the Texans at home. For the Niners are at home, so I feel like another easy win, especially if this whole Watson thing doesn't play out and he's not on the field. Blow him out of the water. And then we were finishing on the road against LA, which, like I said, we've had the Rams number, so I'm gonna give another win to the Niners.
I agree. We're gonna win. We're gonna win against the Texans, and I feel like this Rams game, I have us winning by a field goal. I feel like this game's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. It's the last game of the season, and I'm surprised they gave us the Rams this year as the last. Normally it's Seattle,
Seahawks, yeah,
right? We kind of have that rival, and that now this year they gave us the Rams. It's kind of weird, but
I think it's the whole Stafford going to and they like I said, it's that McVay versus Shanahan matchup. I feel like I do got us beating the Rams both times, but I mean it could be close.
It could be close. I feel like this game is going to be closer than the first matchup here in Levi's.
Yeah,
but I think we win, and we finish with 1 loss. On my predictions,
you got us going 16-1,
bro. I got us going 16-1, clinching the number 1 spot.
I got us going 14-3, which I think could still put us in the running for number 1 seed.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yours is probably more realistic.
Yeah, I mean, just shit happens, during the season. So
yeah, but I'm gonna roll with. I'm gonna roll with my gut, man. I'm like, dude,
realistically, bro, with the squad that we have in the
exactly,
we could go 17-0.
You know what I mean?
Will that happen? Most likely not.
Most likely not. But I just feel like you're right. We got this team that we can win, man. Like, we can win.
Time is now.
Time is now. We can win. Whether it's Jimmy G, whether it's Trey Lance, I think we can win, bro. We're ready to win.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's gonna be tough, but I'm excited for this football season. There's a lot to unfold. That was just the Niners and the Raiders. We'll try and mix in some different teams, here and there. But with this whole technical difficulty things going on right now, I will say we could wrap it up right here.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, dude, it's I feel like so much to look forward to. Like I feel like football's so close, but it's still so far away.
Yeah.
And then NBA, dude, we're right in the midst of things, so things are going to start getting fun as they unfold starting tomorrow night, Tuesday night with the Eastern Conference play-in tournament games. So, man, it's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be a fun starting tomorrow, bro, we're gonna get basketball, which is what we want. You know, we want
Yep.
this playoff atmosphere. We're gonna get it. Next episode should be ecstatic. You know, we're gonna have a lot to talk about, a lot of content. Hopefully, we're gonna have some Raider comments.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm looking forward to all the sports this week.
Yeah, man, we're getting up there. Like I said, we got some guests lined up. I do have a Raiders fan getting ready to come on. I think we'll do it like
Oh, yes.
mid-season, so maybe a few more episodes.
Okay, that
Make you
sounds
guys
good.
wait a little bit longer. But yeah, man, it's been a fun one. Another episode in the books. So stay tuned, guys. You know,
Stay tuned, man. I'm excited, bro.
yes, sir, man.
I'm excited.
We still got we got a lot of playoff stuff coming up with soccer and everything too. So it's gonna be fun, man. So I
gonna be
feel
fun.
like let's enjoy some sports, man. Let's stay safe, stay out of trouble, man. And until
Stay in
next
trouble.
week, right?
Avoid the bookings, bro. Avoid the bookings, everybody.
Exactly, man. I know all you Raider fans have tough problem with that, but no, it's fine. All right, man.
All right, Chris, bro. Have a good weekend, bro. Have a good week. Enjoy the
sir.
games. Pop a cold one out.
Of
Take a
course,
shot.
man.
Hey, have a shot for me.
Man, I'm gonna be so freaking sweating with these Lakers. I might have to take one win or loss, bro. So it's gonna be a close one, bro. You know.
But you're still in it, bro. Don't forget. Win or
Still in it,
lose.
bro.
Even all you Warrior fans, bro. Win or lose, you're still in it.
Yep.
You just gotta win. You gotta win 1 out of 2.
Exactly.
And that's what it is.
That's what it is, bro. All right, man. Until next time.
Sounds good, Chris. Be safe, man.
Peace out, bro.
Peace.